I chose not to follow the typical advice that you hear from these digital marketing experts, and that is exactly why I was able to skyrocket my leads and build a six-figure business around my channel. You'll hear most coaches tell you to do things like you gotta post every day on TikTok, have the best SEO, and create a complex funnel. But in reality, those are actually the things that are keeping your leads from plateauing, and here's why. Really quick first, if you're new here, I go by Ari the Creator, but realize that you are the creator of your prosperous life, future, and business. And if this is the year that you're going to achieve that for yourself, go ahead and drop a hashtag I'm a creator down below and hit that like and subscribe button. So starting with posting on TikTok, it is not true that you want to be posting short form videos every day on TikTok, crossing your fingers hoping that people will opt in for your free thing or that they'll buy from you. Yes, this works for many people, but I just spoke to a gentleman today who has 70,000 TikTok followers and earned $0 from it by promoting his offerings. Meanwhile, I have 3,000 subscribers on this channel and I earned over six figures. In order to build someone's trust enough for them to buy from you, they need to consume at least 8 hours of your content on average. Think about it. When was the last time you saw one TikTok or a short form video from someone and you immediately bought what they were selling? Never. You need to know, like, and trust them. And a more effective way to do that is via long form video. Yes, you can go live on platforms like TikTok. Also, I recently heard that you can upload long form videos on TikTok and you can do all those things and they can work. But trust me, you want to be on a platform like YouTube if you want to achieve long-term and sustainable success, because YouTube, it's not going away and you want your stuff to appear in Google search where your target audience is seeking solutions. Also, YouTube leads to so many more opportunities like speaking gigs, collaborations, and building a dedicated audience around your brand. So generally speaking, an audience on YouTube is far more valuable because the audience, they're more dedicated to you and your content, and they're more likely to come back. If you are interested in that, feel free to read more and sign up for my Clarity to Cash program, where I will guide you in gaining clarity, posting consistent content on YouTube that builds community and leads to cash and the contribution that you are looking to make. Another misconception is that you need to post content with the best SEO, search engine optimization, and this goes for all platforms. Digital marketers will tell you that in order to get views and thus leads, you need to have the perfect title, the perfect hashtags, and the perfect optimizations. But the reality is, I've seen posts with bad SEO result in high views and leads, and I've also seen posts with good SEO not lead to high views and leads. And honestly, these content marketers are so focused on the view count, but in reality, it is not the right metric. What is the right metric is how well you turn a viewer into a fan, into a buyer. That is the right metric. And this isn't to get a quick sale, it is to truly help someone out with your area of expertise. In the modern world, I think people are so attached to the number of views and followers, but I'm telling you, views aren't symmetrical with income and the impact that you make. Imagine if this video here gets 5 views, but it leads to one customer paying you $2,000 a month, versus this video over here gets 1 million views and it leads to no sales and it leaves everyone brain dead. That is exactly what the gentleman who I spoke to this morning was experiencing, and that's why he reached out to me for help. So focus on making good content. It sounds so simple, but focus on making the right content for the right person and for the right reasons. And don't be too stuck in left brain delivery mode where you're just giving the facts, you're just giving the information. Be yourself and smile and be playful, and people will connect with that. Don't try to be someone who you're not. Be you. And also, I challenge you to get out of your comfort zone and try going live. Maybe try doing some podcasts, and that will establish trust and lead to buyers even faster. I know all the algorithms, especially YouTube and Instagram, they really like when you go live, and there's such a different connection level with your audience. So try it out. I did it yesterday, and I actually really liked it, and now I plan to do it every week. Believe me, some of your biggest desires lie on the other side of that initial fear. Lastly, let's talk about creating complex funnels. Believe me, it is not true that you need the most complex funnel with all these components. You need a webinar with all these email sequences and the most perfect landing page. No, see, that stuff does work for many people, yes, but there's such a much easier way from point A to point Z. In your content, you can have a simple call to action, after you give value, of course, to invest in your lower ticket thing. If it's a higher ticket thing, you can have a call to action to apply to work with you. Once you get the application, you can approve or deny it. And if you approve it, then you invite them to work with you via email or via a sales call. People really overcomplicate it, but that's what it is. And you know what really matters to get the funnel to convert, regardless of the structure? It is the energy that you put out. Don't get me wrong, the science of good landing pages, good copy matters, but people really forget the art piece, the storytelling, the human connection, sharing your experiences. I once hired a mentor. I paid her $15,000. She didn't have a good funnel. There was no video, no buttons, there was a big wall of text, and we didn't even have a sales call. But I wanted to work with her because of the energy she was putting out. She was so magnetic and she radiated this authenticity, and I wanted to experience that in myself too. And I knew if I hired her, it would rub off on me, and it did. So be yourself on camera, and that will connect with another person. Another mentor, the same thing happened. She didn't even have a web page, no webinar, but it was just authentic connection. This stuff works, guys. And when it comes to funnels, I'm not saying don't have one. I'm just saying that there is no one size fits all, and it doesn't need to be complex or perfect. And to really get it working, your energy matters the most. And you want to have a funnel that feels good to you and also that your audience enjoys going through. If you would like me to guide you in crafting web pages, offers, and content that leads to the dream clients that you actually want to work with and puts you in really good energy, then I have a great opportunity for you. I created the YouTube Biz Accelerator, an intimate group coaching community where I will help you through all these steps so that you're not only earning what you deserve online, but you're also stepping into the highest version of you that you know you're supposed to be. Remember, I told you that this is all about creating your dream life and business, but also creating the change that you wish to see in the world. So many people get burned by coaches who make a promise and then they don't deliver on that promise. Maybe you too, you invested money in the past, but you didn't get a return. The coach didn't really invest time into you. They didn't really care about you. But I'm not like that. I am here to be the leader that guides you from where you are now to where you know you're supposed to be. From there, we will continue to grow and scale upon your foundations and truly create an aligned business that you love and feel so good and gets you out of bed every morning. If this is a journey that you feel called to embark upon, then go ahead and read more and apply today for the YouTube Biz Accelerator. Thanks everyone for watching. I look forward to reading many of your applications. And when you're done applying, feel free to check out this next video all about the 3 mistakes that I made when I embarked on this journey.